It's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy, here to break down lyrics to Kanye West. Violent Crimes, the name of the song. I can't wait to hear this. You know our mission, mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Without further ado, it's time. Kanye West, Violent Crimes.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night. Plotting, scheming, finding reason to defend all of your violent nights. Promise me. Don't you grow up in a hurry. Your mama be worried. Oh, it was all part of the story. Even the scary nights, thank you for all of the glory. You will be remembered, oh, thank you to all of the heroes of the night. They gotta repaint the colors. The lie is wearing off, reality is upon us. Colors dripping off, colors dripping off.
Niggas is savage.
Gosh, what a start. It's beautiful the way they sang that and the way they did that in that rhyme scheme like that. And then in comes Kanye. Here go the monsters, things coming out, violent crimes. You know, start painting that picture of nighttime, you know, and how difficult sometimes to me nighttime can be for people, because it's where our subconscious goes to play in a way. I should say our unconscious, honestly. It's what's deepest in us, where the brain does most of its churning through all the stuff we can't process or won't let ourselves process during the day because it's too intense. And so many times the nighttime can be difficult because we don't want to fall asleep. It's the most vulnerable time, and it gets to be so hard. Come on, Kanye. There we go.
Niggas is savage. Niggas is monsters. Niggas is pimps. Niggas is players. To niggas had daughters. Now they precautious. Father, forgive me. I'm scared of the karma, cause now I see women as something to nurture, not something to conquer.
Yep.
I hope she like Nicki, I make her a monster. Now having menages, I'm just being silly, I answer the door like Will Smith.
Behind him, Nicki Minaj. She's got Will Smith coming in here, Martin Lawrence, it looks like. Love how he puts those things together. That is critical. You know, I talk about children, I talk about women, to be able to honor them and to be somebody to take care of and to nurture, not someone to conquer. What a great line that was, y'all.
Something to nurture, not something to conquer. I hope she like Nicki, I make her a monster. Now having menages, I'm just being silly, I answer the door like Will Smith and Martin. Nigga, do we have a problem? Matter of fact, Marlon, this ain't Meet the Fockers. I beat his ass, pray I beat the charges. No daddy don't play, not when it comes to their daughters. Don't do no yoga, don't do Pilates. Just play piano and stick to karate. I pray your bodies drink more like mine and not like.
I love this way it's laid out, and the pausing, and then all the things he's saying. Oh, Pilates, yoga. This is really good.
No daddy don't play, not when it comes to their daughters. Don't do no yoga, don't do Pilates. Just play piano and stick to karate. I pray your bodies drink more like mine and not like your mommy's. Just being salty, but niggas is nuts. And I am a nigga, I know what they want. I pray that you don't get it all at once. Curves under your dress, I know it's pervs. All on the net, all in the comments. You wanna vomit, that's your baby, you love her to death. Now she cutting class and hanging with friends. You break a glass and say it again. She can't comprehend the danger she in. If you whip her ass, she moving with him, then he whip her ass.
This is the truth. Like, this is a lot of what I deal with at my office, especially with young women, teenagers, young adults, especially in today's world with social media, but in the world period, that this is just like a dad who's praying that his daughter almost isn't, this didn't mean it this way, but almost isn't attractive or isn't out there to where she gets attention because he wants her to be protected. He doesn't want her to fall victim, doesn't want her to be stalked and like prey, and doesn't want her to be, you know, treated poorly or like a piece of meat. And I totally believe that. Like, I try to tell young people, the way people see you matters, and the boundaries you have matter. Like for you to know what your integrity, what your value, what your worth is, speaking of women mostly, is critical to know who you will and won't allow yourself to be around, because it's just not worth it. If I knew I was going to go to a restaurant and it was a restaurant that was unclean, and I knew I was going to get food poisoning and get sick and throw up at that restaurant, but I still went, what would that say about me? And that's the kind of repeated cycle of toxic relationships, domestic violence, being mistreated, abused, manipulated, gaslit, all that stuff that is so common in today's world. So you got to know your value and your worth. And men, you have got to understand that you want to treat a woman as if she's your everything. And until you have a daughter, you don't understand that. I don't even have a daughter, but I have so many clients I've worked with who are just like that to me, that I want them to know their value and their worth so that they go pick. Remember, they pick who they want to be with, and that person needs to be above all standards at all. But he's really talking about how difficult it is to watch a daughter, to me, grow up and get out into the world only to be like stalked like prey.
Can't comprehend the danger she in. If you whip her ass, she moving with him. But he whip her ass, you go through it again. But how you the devil rebuking the sin? Let's pray we could put this behind us. I swear that these times is the wildest. She got the scars, they serve as reminders. Blood still on her pajamas, but yesterday is dead, yeah. Moment of silence. Next should be off the collars and then at the altar. Cause she know that niggas is savage. Niggas is monsters. Niggas is pimps. Niggas is players. To niggas had daughters. Niggas is pimps. Niggas is players. To niggas had daughters.
Don't you grow up in a hurry.
Wow.
Your mama be worried, oh, it was all part of the story. Even the scary nights, thank you for all of the glory. You will be remembered, oh, thank you to all of the years.
Isn't that something I said? These guys are wild and bad and negative, you know, pimps and players and all that stuff, until they have daughters. Then they all of a sudden change. But they're on the attack with that. And so much trauma, abuse, and bad stuff happens when children are younger, but especially with girls, speaking of this song. And it just shouldn't happen because it changes things forever.
They gotta repaint the colors. The light is wearing off, reality is upon us. Colors dripping off, colors dripping off.
I'm saying it like, I want a daughter like Nikki. Oh man, I promise I'm gonna turn her to a monster, but no menages. I don't know how he's saying it, but let him hear this.
I don't know what in the world that was. So was that Nicki Minaj? Was that her actually talking there? Very interesting. Kanye West, Violent Crimes. Very depressing, actually, that song. Tons of mental health, because it's the fact of, you know, talking about what it's like to have a daughter, what it's like to live in this world, and, you know, what the reality is of how people act sometimes, which is not good. You deserve more. Young women deserve more. Remember, it's not real therapy. It's just Tom Break It Down lyrics. If you want help, check the links. We have links that could get you some help. And please leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. Fill in the gaps for me of where things are. And go to our Discord server. Over 3,000 people strong there to chat, have fun, make friends, and have a great time. Look, your mental health matters. Go out and get some. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.